I'm going to make a curtain thing here for this window, and for that I am going to measure how long I want this one, and I think that's a bit too long, so I'm going to take just a bit of this one off. Let's go to my workspace and continue. Okay, I decided to make this a little what do you call it, a little smaller in the length than it is already for the curtain thing. So I'm going to take 2 centimeters of this one. Right there. That's going to be the length of my curtain thing. I need one more piece for the top in this length, in the same length. So I'm just going to mark where to cut. There we go. So I need 2 pieces of them. Wait, I'm going to save these. Oh wait, this is just gonna do, so that's the width. And I'm going to do that on this one. Okay, that's not that easy. So I have this other pen. I need 2 of them that have the same width as this. So that was 1, and that's 2. Good. So I need these 2 pieces, and I need the 2 long ones here, and then I have this. So I am going to make that 1 pin here less tall. So this piece here is this one, just with this piece less, the width of this piece less. I know this can be quite hard to understand. Then I am going to take some of my double-sided tape, just a tiny piece or 2, where I have the length of my curtain hider thing, and this here was a rest piece, but I'm going to take, so I'm going to take these 2 and stick them together so they are nicely lined. There we go. And then this part is going to hold the curtain rod. So for that I am going to make a semicircle down in this piece, like that. So I'm going to cut out that circle, and this piece is for nothing, and by cutting here and there, then I have 2 of these pieces and 2 of the long ones for the curtain and the top. So I'm going to cut that, and these 2 I need as well. I'm going to cut these things, and then I will be right back. So I have the parts, and I'm going to take these 2 apart, and then I'm going to sand it all a tiny bit, and then I will be back. So I'm standing with my glue stick, and I'm going to take one of these pens, and I'm going to place it in my glue stick. And I'm going to take this little one and this with the outcut, and I take my paper glue, and I put on some glue here on this with the outcut, or what do you call that, and I'm just going to make sure I have glue all over this little piece. Taking one of the small squares, placing them here, putting them together, and you can see that it has this gap up here, and that's where the top part of this one will go. This one will go in here like that. So, and I'm going to take my paper glue again and put here on the side of this. So I have glue all over the side, and I'm going to put that a little up and placing it so that it is making a nice corner here. And then I'm just going to leave it to dry and do the same in the other end so it turns the same way. So I have this little thing to put the wood dowel for the curtain in there, and then this one will go on top here when all done, like that, and hide this top space, what is pretty neat. So I took this out of my glue stick, and I found out that this one that is supposed to go in there is too long, so I have to cut it off so that it fits in there, so that it's going in between these two in the tiny gap here. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to sand it a bit. So I shorten off this stick, so now it fits down here and in the other end. It's a tiny bit too short here, but I like that it is easy to get up and back in. Then I have this wooden dowel, and it fits right into the holder. And again, this is a bit too long, so I'm just going to take my pencil and make a mark. And then I'm just going to cut it off there. But first of all, I'm going to take this part, gluing it on the dollhouse over the window. And remember, this is the side up. So I'm going to do that. And here you see I did it. Then I put in the wooden dowel with the curtains, and then put on this little lid, the curtain, to close off for the curtain. And you can put things on there if you will, like a tiny shelf or something. And that's actually all there is to it. You can decorate the curtains just like you want to, and you can paint this curtain thing if you like. But that's all there is to it. I wish you a happy crafting.